We are in Pawhuska, Oklahoma. We are staying downtown at the historic Whiting Hotel. It's an older hotel, but it's clean. It's on the second story. There are town shops underneath, and then we're on the top. So from up here, we can see everything that's going on tonight in Pawhuska, which is not much. Not much.
8 o'clock, the Mercantile restaurant closed down, and the whole area is closed down now.
Yeah. So it's just us out here with our coffee.
That's right.
We brought our travel pot with us and fixed a cup, and we came outside to enjoy the evening. The weather, I don't know what the temperature is, but it feels really nice. I think you said there's
It's going to be 45 in the morning.
45 in the morning, so
82 the high tomorrow.
And we're here for a few different reasons. The main reason is we wanted to come to the National Indian Taco Championships. So that takes place tomorrow morning, and then it's like 10 to 4, and then around 12 to 1, they'll start an Indian dance championship. And I use the word Indian because that's what they call it here, as opposed to Native American. That's what they call it, so that's what I'm calling it. So we're really excited about that. And then after we made plans to come, we found out that there is a massive car show happening at Woolaroc.
Huge.
Yeah, huge. We saw some of the cars today, but Woolaroc is an Indian art museum that's built on land owned by the Phillips 66 Foundation, I guess. So when we rolled into Pawhuska, tell them what we saw today.
We saw beautiful cars, gorgeous. There was an old black coupe, and if a guy had to buy that car, it's probably $80,000 car easy. But the cars, we tried to get early enough to see them all come down the road because they had a run today. But they started in Bartlesville and they came back all the way around through Pawhuska. So we're trying to get here in time to watch that, but we saw as we got here, they started twiddling, coming in a little bit at a time, you know. So, but some of the cars are out, you know, just phenomenal.
Beautiful, just beautiful. So we enjoyed seeing those. Which one was your favorite?
That black coupe.
The black coupe.
Yep.
I saw a couple of different cars. Of course, the older sports cars I like. I saw a truck that had a vintage motorcycle in the back.
I forgot about that.
That was pretty cool.
Yep.
So hopefully tomorrow we'll make it out there to see some of those. But we had a discussion over dinner. We ate at the Mercantile, and we decided if we have to make a choice, we're going to stay here in town and watch the Indian dance competition. So we'll see how tomorrow goes.
Yep. So what we do this afternoon? We went to.
Today we went out to the drum. We did all things drumming. Today we went out to the lodge. We went to the Mercantile to shop. We went to the bakery and bought some pastries. We had dinner at the Mercantile. We took some pictures at the Drumming Ranch sign. So today much all things drumming, except we did stop at a local bookstore because I wanted to get a signed copy of Killers of the Flower Moon, which is a book that I listened to several years ago when it came out. And I've been kind of intrigued with the whole story and what has happened to the Osage Nation here in Pawhuska. And so I stopped to get a signed copy. And of course, they're making a movie. They did some filming here last year, and so.
Who was that actor that was in it?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Titanic. That's right.
That's it. He is in it, and it's a Martin Scorsese film. And I was talking to the shopkeeper, and she was telling me that her mother was a consultant on the film. And so we continued to discuss. She mentioned that her grandmother had been married to Brian Burkhart, who the Burkhart family is the center of the story in Killer of the Flower Moon. And so her mother served as a consultant on the film and an extra.
Right.
So, and she told us that she made moccasins for the actors. They actually came to this taco championship event last year to learn more about the culture of the Osage Indians. And she's had dinner with them several times. She said Leonardo DiCaprio would call her mother to just help get some advice on how to build the characters. So she was very excited about the movie. I had mentioned to her that I had read that the Osage were very involved in the production because they wanted it to be historically accurate. And so she assured me that they had been. So they're very excited about it.
If you remember, one of the scenes in the book and in the movie as well, a house blows up, and they actually went out in the country, blew up a house, brought all the pieces back in here and built it here in town. That's how authentic they wanted the movie to be.
Right. Yeah. She said they really went the extra mile to make sure that it was all up and up and where it needed to be historically. So very excited about that. Hoping to source out some of those historical sites in relation to that book. Don't know if we'll have time to do it on this trip, but maybe if not, we'll come back over and do it then. But anyway, it's been a good day.
Yeah,
it's been a good day. So so here's a question for you. So how many stand mixers did Ree Drummond have at the lodge?
Well, in her lodge area, she had 7. But back in her test kitchen, she had 4. For a total of 12.
Huh? What?
Okay, maybe 11. Okay, it's been a long day. We got to 5 o'clock this morning. She had 11 mixers in there. And in her test kitchen, she has a room, huge room, with pots and pans and dishes and, you know, every gadget you can think of. And it was amazing.
It was amazing. It was definitely amazing. I really enjoyed going out there and seeing it. And the prairie is it's beautiful. They had, the guide there told us the Drummonds have 4,000 wild horses there. And so we saw a lot of horses. So I was filming horses and watching the horses. And while I was filming at one point, I heard Joe yelling, "Get out of the road, get out of the road."
Well, if you ever watch Pioneer Woman, they drive white pickup trucks and have a feeder in the back for the cattle. And I told her, I said, "Hey, here comes Cowboy Josh." I saw a truck way back there. You know, you see all the dust flying behind him as he's flying down the road.
He was chasing a horse. He was trying to get a horse off the road back onto the prairie.
And sure enough, guess who it was?
It was Cowboy Josh.
I'm trying to flag him down. I want to say hi to him because we all know he runs the place, not Lad. You know, so but it was good.
Yeah.
And the views from the lodge, oh my goodness.
Yeah. It
was beautiful. It's top of a hill overlooking the whole prairie there. You know, it's a great view. Yeah.
So if you ever get a chance to go, it's worth the trip out there on the dirt roads, which are pretty dusty, but it's worth the trip out there. So it's been a good day. We're looking forward to another great day tomorrow. We're going to sit out here and finish our coffee, and we'll fill you in on what we find out tomorrow. So cheers.
Till next time.
Till next time.